Good morning, it's Cam here. This message is directed towards everyone who did not vote in the last federal election. Voter turnout was somewhere in the upwards about 61-62%. That means that 38 to 39% of you didn't vote in the last federal election. Well, now your voices need to be heard. We need to hear from you. In fact, the MPs who represent your riding need to hear from you. I know that one of the reasons a lot of people don't vote is they say they've lost faith in the system. Their vote doesn't matter. Well, there was never a time in history that your vote mattered more. 38% is a significant sum of people, and that would make a sea change of difference. So if you're in a riding that voted NDP, Liberal, or Bloc, or Green in the last federal election, that was the result. You need to contact those MPs and say you oppose instituting the Emergency Measures Act. These MPs need to hear directly from you saying, hey, if you support this, if your party supports this, I will for sure get out and vote the next time. And believe you me, it won't be you I'm voting for. We cannot take an apathetic approach to our system. We cannot throw our hands up in the air and say, hey, nothing I can do, nothing can be done. It's lost. It's not salvageable. That is the furthest thing from reality. That's shirking your duties to the next generation. We owe it to the people who've come before us, who paid the ultimate price for us to have democracy, to pay it forward and do our part. So, if you did not get out last time, if your voice didn't count last time, if it didn't matter last time, it matters this time. Now, you may be on whatever side of the spectrum with respect to COVID. The reality is there's people certainly that are divided on this. We know that. However, my ask of you would be this. No matter what side of the debate you're on, what's wrong with having debate on it? What is wrong with our elected officials presenting all the facts, data, numbers, and allowing people, scientists, doctors on both sides to openly debate it so us citizens can know what's going on? That is the ask of the truckers who've gone to Ottawa. That is the ask of these spontaneous groups that are forming. The reason they're forming, the reason they've done this is there's been no redress by the politicians, our elected civil servants. They have basically ignored the demands of the people who put them there. All the people who have been asking all along the way is, look, I'll go along with what you're saying, but support it, back it up. And you saying, like to a 5-year-old, well, it's just the way I said it is, and that's so, and too bad for you, and we just have to do it that way. That's not an answer. That is not the democratic process. Grown adults deserve an answer and a discussion and a debate on what is being imposed upon them. That is the hallmark of a true democracy. So we've got 7 days. If you did not vote in the last federal election, I need you. I plead you, please do this one thing to help preserve your democracy. Reach out to the MP in your local riding. If they were Liberal, NDP, Bloc, they need to hear from you that, hey, I know, and tell them clearly, I didn't vote in the last election, but believe you me, I will vote in the next one, and I will vote to make sure you are removed. That's the key. They have to know that. Politicians respond to the prevailing political winds, and they need to know that this 38-39% who sat silent last time will no longer be silent. Your voices matter. Your voices count. Your fellow citizens are counting on you. So please, take this step. Be a part of change here. Stand up on the right side of history in the sense that the people should not be oppressed. People should have a voice. And for the first time, your voice is going to matter more than ever. Your voice has always counted, but there's never been a time your nation has demanded more of you. And this is the moment, this is the hallmark moment where you get to be a part of that difference that you feel you're not of, or you don't constitute change. This is your chance. Be that vital part. Your country needs you. Put them ahead of everything else, please.